everyone, welcome back. This is Deborah, and today I am going to try and complete a challenge that was set on Paper Possibility Crazy Crafters Facebook group. And Nat set the challenge, Nat Williams, but it's actually a suggestion from Jenny Elliott, who's one of the girls on the group. So it's to make a tag house. Now, I made some houses the other day, but I thought I'd have another go and try and do a few different things this time. So we'll see how we go with all this, and let's get going. So I've got some tags because I'm actually going to use the tag as the base this time. And I have some paper, which is this gorgeous Tim Holtz paper called Abandoned. Simply beautiful. And what I like is the really bright colours. They're bright, but they're not. They're dull. They're dull bright. They're kind of my kind of bright. So this is what I'm going to be working with today, and a few other things. So let's go. So for a start, I think that I've got a picture here. I got this book yesterday at the op shop, and it's got all these lovely little pictures of inside homes and things. It's actually a feng shui book, surprisingly, but it was cute, and so I bought it. And I'm thinking that I'm going to put, that one's probably a bit big, so I had another one here. Let me grab that, this one here. I think I'm going to put this as like the inside of the house, so you look like you're looking into the house through the doors. I have to chop it down a bit first. So hopefully this is going to work. It's a nice dullish day today. We've had a lot of rain last night, which has been lovely, and also continued rain for the next few days, they think. So I won't get out on my bike, unfortunately, because it's just a little bit too wet. And I forgot to let you know that I have actually named my bike. I ended up going with Trixie the trike, because somebody suggested that, and I can't remember who, so I'll have to go back and look at the comments again, and then I can put a note in the description of this video. So I'll have to do that afterwards. Now I'm just looking at how much I need on this. Probably don't need too much, just a glimpse, but let's chop it, stick it on, and then work around it. I think this is the plan. It's little, but it might be a bit too big still, but we'll do it and see how it goes. And then if it doesn't work, well, it's not the end of the world, is it? At least I can say I've tried. But I just had this vision of, you know, those sort of sappy movies that, you know, sometimes I watch, particularly at Christmas, when people are looking inside people's homes and people are sitting around the fire and everything's glowing and golden. Well, I don't want to do that, but I sort of had this thing that caught my, you know, just sort of in my mind, that if I do this, it'll be like looking into the house. Who knows? Let's see if it's going to work. So I'm starting with some paper, and I obviously have to cut this down. I guess it's my interpretation. It doesn't have to look like a house as such, does it? It's what I sort of interpret. Okay. So it's probably not going to look great, but we'll try it. If I follow the angle of the tag, see if it looks any good when I've chopped it. Okay, let's put some more stuff on, and I'm sure that we'll get something. I just need to cut these edges down because I haven't quite gone to the edge of the tag, because the mat thing that I put on isn't wide enough. It's just like a millimetre or something off where it needs to be, unfortunately. I'll just trim all that down. I'm just putting some book page at the top. Rip this off. So So I've got like the red roof, but the book page is, you know, like the top of the house. I don't know, something like that. I'm not sure if it's going to work. I want to put a little window up here. And then I want to put something around the top. What have I got? So let's put this down. And then the next one. I went back to the place where I got this huge packet of flowers from to buy some more, and they didn't have any, and it was taken over by new owners when I went back. So the lady in the shop didn't know what they were and didn't sell anything. And you know, I'll buy, if I see something, I'll buy, you know, a couple of packets, but in this instance I didn't, and I should have, because they were just, you know, super cheap, and a heap of them. I don't know if it's got how much they were, but I've been using them now for a couple of years and I've still got heaps left. But it was a really good bulk pack of flowers. And then these ones are the little birdie ones, and I couldn't get any more of these either. I've tried to get these, but they don't really have them, I don't think, or maybe I just can't find them. But again, really cute, and they're just in that really pretty cream colour that I love. And I don't know, it's frustrating when you find something you like and then you go back to get it and it's no longer available, but that'll teach me not to buy more, although I've probably got plenty left. It's just that fear that you're going to run out that maybe stops you from using something, because, oh gosh, I might run out. Funny human sort of way that we are. Okay, that's looking all right. I need a chimney and I need something more around the house. So I have to make a chimney. Where's that paper gone? Here. Maybe I can make a chimney with the reverse so it stands out. Yep. I just think this little mat thing I've put on needs a bit more in terms of making it look a bit more grungy. These are from back in the day when I was, you know, not into so much grunge. I don't know that I'm really grungy, because I do like things to, you know, be clean, but anyway, I think I might have to get some more. This has got numbers and I'm not sure that I want it to go up that way. And I don't know what I'm going to do about this piece unless I just cover it all up. Let me have a think about that and see what I want to do. Okay, I've got some other washi now, and I'm thinking that I can put it down here. I just need to make sure that it's cut at the top. If I put it down here, you're actually going to see the dark through it because it's a bit clearer. I think that's looking better. I do think I need something up here though. I'm wondering if I just put a piece of washi across there. Yep, that's much better. All right, we'll put the white one down. I was hoping that this would have worked a bit better than it has. So I just wanted to say that the back of the tag, if I flip it over again and show you, is not going to be usable. So why would I use a tag versus just cutting a piece of paper? And I think that the answer is that the tag constrains you to a certain size. I have trimmed it slightly on the sides. If I just cut a piece of paper, I don't think I'm going to be that constrained, because I could cut the paper, you know, any size. Whereas these are, you know, a set size of tag, and I'm hoping I'll do a couple more and, you know, I'll put them in a row and they might look cute. Don't know, we'll have to see how that goes. So let's keep on working. Now I'm looking for something to go on the chimney. And is that on the roof, I mean? Is that too much? I think it might be a little bit thick. I've got all my tiny laces out. And I really like this one. I used this the other day. Actually, I've got this little frilly one. I could use it. And that's cute. I'm not sure that that chimney's doing much for me, so that'll come off. Just really annoying me at the moment. Just pull that off and put this little frilly bit of lace on here, or ribbon. It's actually a ribbon. I think I need to put a chimney back on, unfortunately. I wonder what I've got that's kind of chunky that I can do a chimney with. Because I didn't like the paper. The paper just looked awful. And after all that, I've changed my mind. I've decided to cover up that part that I did inside and just pop a door on the front like this. I think that will look much better. Okay, oh, glue. So I'm not going to take any of that off. I'm just going to glue this on top and tuck it up underneath that bit of lace. I think the picture is too big and I need like a door with a window in it. So if I pop this down here, there, and then I've got a piece of cardboard because the paper just didn't do it for me, so it's quite thick, and I thought I could, if I pop some book page onto here, just stick that down, and I might put another little row of that skinny washi down the bottom here. Let's see if I've got any more of that. This is have to be it. Okay, so that's number one. I think that chimney is a little bit big. It is, isn't it? Let's take it off. Having a few problems this morning, but we'll get there, don't worry. Okay. Try again. Ah, much better. Smaller chimney, much better. Move it over a little bit. There you go. All right, so that took a while, but we got there. And let's try another one, and hopefully it'll be, you know, easier. Because I thought that if you did like a few of them, I could even use them in my art journaling. I haven't done any art journaling for a long time, and I find it very therapeutic, so I should really get it out and do some more. A note to self, that will be. I'll put it on my list of things to do. Right, let's move on and try another tag. And this time I think I'll start with a door. Maybe this one here. Now, I'm sure you've seen me use these doors before, but for those who haven't, these are the pack of Minte papers, and they come in a pack, and you can get tags and flowers and windows, and these ones just happen to be doors. So I'm using the paper that I had before, and I think I'll use the other side of it now. Just pop this on. And I think I'm going to put some red across here as well, because it's just a bit dull at the moment. See how far down I need that to be. So about 1.5 inches. Okay. I organised all my laces again the other day. I'm always organising all my laces, but I don't mind because it's quite a fun thing to do. But they're a big shuffled mess, so I went through and separated them out again, and I was sort of tying them up, but I don't know, they don't seem to stay tied up. Although some of them do, like this one, that stayed. Just put a little bit of scrapbooking paper and put that across there. Is that too big? Maybe, maybe. I'll put it on the roof, and then if I don't like it, I can always just pull it off again, can't I? Then I can just cover some more book page over the top if it really looks awful. Let's try and add some book page in the middle here. And what else are we going to do with it? Maybe another piece of washi through here. Just, oh, this one's getting very down, about to run out, I think. Through the center. And then put the flowers down. Don't know if you can hear the crows squawking in the background. We have a lot of crows in Brisbane, and wherever you go, especially in the morning, you wake up, you can hear the crows squawking away. Okay, looking a little better. I'm thinking I might have to put something down on the bottom here, like maybe those numbers again, to kind of give it some closure, you know, to make the door stop so your eye isn't kept going at the bottom of the door. That's definitely an improvement. Okay, I don't know about this one. Let's see. Got two now. I'm not sure if I can improve on this or not. Maybe a bit of lace might help on the top of the doorway here. Just keep putting things on until I'm happy with it. What about this little thin piece here? It's better than it was, so I'm going to stop with that one and I'll move on and do another one, and then when I put all three of them together we'll have a look and see whether or not it all worked. This time I'll put this one a little bit higher. I won't stick it right on the bottom because I'll run some that washi along the bottom again. I'll put this along here, up the other way. Just to hide that, the handle that was on the bottom, because the handle is, you know, midway down the door of the original piece. Love this particular washi with its numbers and beautiful, or design tape as Tim Holtz calls it. Definitely some more washi. I'm just assuming that the builder, you know, used the same things over and over again. They're living in an estate that was built by the same builder, and he just, you know, how you have all those little houses or houses that are all the same in an estate. They're just maybe different shades, you know, they might do a light version and a dark version, or 2 or 3 choices of brick or whatever they've built them from. But if you go inside, they're probably identical in terms of layout and things like that. That's what I like about my house currently, is that every house in the street almost is different. Clearly they didn't build the cookie cutter homes back, I'm sure they did back in the 70s when my house was built, but for some reason this little estate that I'm in, or actually it's quite a large estate, I say estate, so in Australia we call that when they, you know, open up a piece of land and they do, you know, all different blocks, and then they, you know, you can go and buy a block and pick the house that you want on it, and that's what I call an estate. I don't know if other people in Australia do, but that's what I call the estate. So, you know, in my estate they didn't build cookie cutter houses. Ours is a split level, and I've got a double story on either side of me, and there's a low set across, a couple of low sets across the road, so they're all really different, which is quite nice. Put this piece of lace down here, I think. It's curled on that side, so I'm going to take the bit that's not curled. I Can't get that to uncurl. But these houses I'm making were all built by the same builder, same architecture. That's why they all look the same. That's my excuse anyway. Okay, what else do we need? I think we need something. Now where's my flowers again? And then I'm going to put a button in the centre of it for something a bit different to the other two that I've done. There you go. I've got two with chimneys, one without, the flowers, and then I've got the blue doors, or the blue tone doors, and this one's a greeny door. But they're quite cute. So I think in terms of junk journaling, what I will do with these is I'll put them in the journal, and they can be a tuck spot, so I can tuck something into the side of them, you know, up here. Because I do think like the chimney is probably a bit fragile to have things put in, so I'll make sure that when I do them, like if this was my page, I'd have them on this side of the page so that I'm tucking in here so that the chimney can get stuck down so it doesn't fall off. But that's, I think, what I would do with them in a junk journal. So I'll leave you now, and this is Deborah. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.